So Chantal is apparently back in Kuwait because she needs to keep a close eye on the poop master, Salah. Make sure he's not, pooping on any other ladies but her, right? And I tell you, her travel story is fucking infuriating. Let's go.
I flicked on. I was like, ooh, and I went, you gotta click it to grab the stream. When I saw this background, I almost wanted to like drop to my knees and be like, no. No. We're back in Kuwait. Listen, maybe we should have some kind of like group pep talk. I don't know.
God damn, dude.
We just went through Kuwait for a fucking year and it was god awful. This is going to be awful. However, we have something now that we didn't have the first time around in Kuwait, and that is the poo. And the whole, grape fantasies and just the degenerate way he speaks to women and the way he truly feels about women from the...
Well, the biggest thing is that every time she says, my husband, nobody fucking gives a shit. Because, like, literally, he's like the most disgusting partner we've ever seen. It's so gross that he would not only cheat on her by sexting, offer the woman an opportunity to come and stay with him in Kuwait, but also has these poop fantasies, and he wants to defecate on Western women. I don't know, maybe he'd do it to Eastern women too, for all I know. I have no idea, like, how far his misogyny and grape fantasies go. But he's absolutely disgusting, and she's running back to him simply so she can have this image of, I'm married. Okay, well, why? Why are you married? Like, what is the benefit here other than being able to say, somebody loves me? No, he doesn't. He cheated on you. He doesn't fucking love you. So what's the point of this whole thing that you're doing right now? It's not like you're going to give him children, and he's what, like 10 years younger than you and wants to have kids ultimately? How permanent is this situation, Chantal? But your travel story is fucking gross, dude.
West. We have that now. So I'm going to have to lean hard into that because there's fuck all else going on in Kuwait. So the poop jokes might get on your nerves for a while. Anytime she opens her mouth, I'm going to have to remind of the poop and the infidelity attempt and, all of that. It's all we've got. Okay, so we're going to have to go with it. Caroline, thank you.
Well, you also have the Muslim cosplay too, and how she just keeps throwing out words just to throw them out. Yalla, 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 yalla. Come on, Chantal, shut the fuck up.
For the super chat, was that a ham color? It's like an off-white. It seemed like an odd pick to me to get for Christmas, but then I had to remind myself, yeah, but she's like leaving to go back to Kuwait. It made no sense to me in Canada, a like off-white purse in the middle of the winter when you don't own another one. Weird. Fofi, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, seriously, FFG, that's so old school. That is so old school. Don't buy white after Memorial Day. No, it's Labor Day, right? You're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. That's really, well, I don't know. Maybe because I live in California, that rule has never applied.
How can she even look at him after everything? I don't know. It's like I said, she thinks it's the worst timing. She was like, oh, it's the worst timing for something like this to happen, and I'm stuck on the other side of the world, and you just want to be together to like fucking like smooth it over or whatever. In my mind, that could not have been better timing. I don't want to see your fucking shit loving grape fantasy having cheater motherfucking face. I would be so happy to be away. No. She's got to run back because she thinks that her presence is going to stop him from cheating on her. If he's going to cheat.
Yeah, she's fucking desperate. Let's be real. This is a desperate woman who is willing to take the absolutely dregs of society and say, this is my man. He's all mine, ladies. He's all mine.
He's going to cheat. We've now established a few patterns of behavior here. The latest, of course, with Kybella is some sick shit. Something happened in Thailand. They had a fight over what she found on the history of that TV. And the Red Room pictures the first time she came to Canada. This is pattern of behavior. Your presence won't stop him cheating. He's a sneak. He'll just get sneakier. Sneaks have second accounts that you don't know about. Sneaks talk to people in vanishing mode. That is snake fucking behavior. And weird fucking behavior for an incel to be that snaky. Just saying. Lisa Bear, thank you for this.
By the way, I'm surprised that y'all haven't gone with what would be like the obvious diss on Kybella, if that's how you pronounce her name. Her screen name. That was her screen name, right? That's not her real name. Why aren't y'all calling her Cowbella? I just don't get it.
Super chat. It better be.
Back here in Kuwait, the infamous curtains there. So, I'm back in Kuwait, and I thought I would talk a bit. I didn't film any of my journey home, really. I don't think so. I was so tired and out of it that I don't even remember what I filmed. But I'm finally here, and when I tell you that this journey is probably the worst one, it was just...
That's because you won't buy a second seat, you goddamn bitch. You want to put everybody else in to make concessions for you, to make it so that they're uncomfortable for 13 goddamn hours while you're spilling into their seat.
Every single thing that I had fear about with traveling as a fat person happened to me. And
she had to buy 2 seats.
No, she didn't.
She had to buy 2 seats.
No, she didn't. She did not buy 2 seats. She put a man in discomfort for 13 hours. That's what kind of bitch she is.
It happened this time and she's going to, admit it?
Nope.
Yes, I also hate the word journey. She has made me hate it, Bambi. My journey from Canada to Kuwait. You know that'll be the next video. Oh, God. That's exactly the title, too. My journey from Canada, from the Western world back to Kuwait. Fuck off. No one cares. Damn. She looks extra nuts today. The filters are really, really on one. That window does look skinnier than usual. Just saying. Genevieve, thank you for the super chat.
I swear Allah was testing me, and you know what? I got through it. So I learned the lesson here that even if something is really hard, you can still get through it. Basic, but so good.
Oh, really? Okay. So you make other people get through it on your behalf because you were unwilling to pay for 2 seats. So you put somebody else in discomfort for 13 goddamn hours, Chantel?
To have and valuable in life, because we're going to face problems. I mean, trying to avoid them is probably more of a waste of time than learning how to deal with them. And because of what
selfish bitch.
You know that there's another option there, right? Pretending they don't exist or dealing with them. You could just decide, nah, weirdos with fucking sick grape fantasies who want to shit on women and clearly hate women, not for me. And you walk away. Walking away is an option. It's not even an option in this one's mind. Talk about desperate. Suzanka, thank you again for the super chat. I think if she could have done that, she would have skipped a line in her mind to get a doctor. But the wait for weight loss surgery, and it's more than the weight. She would not have been approved for it. So it's like a moot point, sort of. But yeah, I do think she tried to like rush herself ahead of the line to try and get herself a doctor that night for sure.
Well, I mean, if she really cared about her health, she would have done whatever they prescribed for her as a weight loss strategy. If that does not include weight loss surgery at this time, it still would have been a doctor-approved diet.
I went through on this trip, I've learned that, you know, I can get through these things. No problem. They're not fun to, but they're not meant to be. So I'll show you my big surprise after. So stay tuned, watch the whole video till the end, because somewhere in the video I'm going to put, you wait till you see, like, I don't know if they're called renovations, but everything done to the place, okay? So it's like new here. All right, so
Yeah, FFG is correct. It's refurnishing, Chantel. Start reading some books and fucking improving your vocabulary.
It's not renovations, it's refurnished. He bought some fucking new furniture. Okay, spoiler alert, that's not renovations. And why would he buy... Anyway, wait till you get a look at this living room. I have fucking questions. Something doesn't make sense here. Pixie, thank you for the super chat.
Basically, what happened was, you know how I booked, like, kind of in haste, just like last minute, because I'm impulsive like that. I was like, no, I can't sit here anymore and just be depressed, and like I have to come home and just be at my place and everything like that, and deal with, you know, what we're dealing with together and everything like that. So I said, you know, to Salah, my husband, I said, book me a flight.
So he said,
yeah, why the fuck do you need to throw that in there? I said to Salah, my husband, who gives a shit, dude? You're the one that's with this weird ass person who doesn't treat women well and is a misogynist and has bizarre perverted fetishes. Like, what the fuck even? And you can tell me I'm kink shaming all goddamn day, but what he wants to do is fucking disgusting, dude. It's disgusting.
just to let my husband... Fuck off. Oh, she's on my nerves. Why does Chantal in Kuwait irritate me way more than Chantal here in the Western world? Just things like that. Salah, my husband. Oh, is that for the new audience? Okay, new audience. Salah, her fake husband, likes to take shits on people. Yep. And cheats on her if she blinks too long. Yeah, that's her husband. Jess, thank you for the super chat.
ASAP. Just ASAP, like in the next couple of days. So I left on the 3rd of January, and the flight was full. Like it's after holidays. It was a full flight. I wasn't even able to buy 2 seats if I even wanted to. Okay, so well,
you didn't have to go back when you did either. And had you waited just a little bit longer, you would have gotten all of your packages and not put that burden on your family, right? Of having to return everything.
Business class was booked because I was like, okay, so, business class is not as expensive as first class. I could maybe justify that, has a bigger seat. It's private. Next time, I think I will. And then I can give like a review of it. So anyway,
Listen, Ghostface, no one fucking cares. And then I can give a review of it. Can you afford it? Just saying. Lilu, thank you for the super chat, girl.
Oh, they're like, sorry, ma'am, it's full. So I'm like, the whole time I'm freaking out. I was so nervous of like, I'm going through scenarios like, okay, how bad am I going to be encroaching on the person next to me? Is it going to be a huge man? Because then, if it's a very tiny person, that might be okay.
No, how is that
No, Chantel, it's not fucking okay. If you got seated next to me, I would be fucking pissed. Okay? It's not okay to encroach on somebody else's space. Those seats are already small enough as they are. Don't you fucking dare put your fat ass into my seat.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's not okay. If it's a huge man who's going to take all the space that he paid for, that's not okay with you. But if it's a tiny person where all of your fat can now be on their seat, that's okay with you?
What a bitch.
I have a feeling that the small person would have a problem with that. If I was tiny and I paid for a seat and somebody's fat rolls were coming over onto my side, bitch, I swear I would sit on you. I would be jabbing my elbows into you. I would make your trip the worst flight you've ever had in your fat fucking life. I swear to God. That is such a rude, selfish, goddamn way of thinking. If it was someone small, it'll be okay. Yeah, oh, are you crazy? You must be crazy. Who the fuck does she think she is? For real, for real.
Yeah, she's a selfish bitch.
My eyeliner's leaking because it's not waterproof. So anyway, I had to take my car.
Yeah, she should just have to buy 2 seats. You don't fit in 1 seat. Don't even worry about who's going to be sitting next to you. Buy yourself 2 seats or understand that you can't afford to travel. Lep, thank you for the super chat, girl. Thanks for being here.
Park it. Then I had to take a taxi to the Ottawa train station. Then a bus, like a charter bus.
See, again, no one in her family was willing to drive her from fucking Cornholio to Montreal to take her goddamn plane? What is wrong with that? Fucking weird to me.
Well, that's also why when she was doing her live stream, she was talking about, I could just live in my car. There's public washrooms, right? I don't know what's going on with her relationship with her relatives, but it's obviously very bad.
They didn't go to pick her up. Okay, nobody was happy to have her home. You would think one of them would be happy to see her go. How could no one in her family be willing to drive her to the airport? It's insane. That says a lot to me. Cougarelli, hey girl, thank you for the super chat. Oh, he did? He said old cheese? Slander. We've been saying blue cheese all this time. Rude. Okay, old cheese it is.
To Montreal airport. Okay. The Pierre Elliott Trudeau airport. And on the way, the cab driver was like telling me that, you know, everything is so bad in Canada right now with like food pricing.
This is such a random and useless story where she tries to make the Western world out into something much worse than Kuwait. Give me a fucking break, girlfriend. You want to live in the Eastern world where they treat women like absolute shit. And your husband is a prime example of that.
And poverty, and he said that he went to the grocery store and he went into the bathroom and there was like a chicken, half-eaten chicken, and apparently the guy coming out said, I left you some. So people are actually, this is really sad, people are taking food like rotisserie chickens into the bathroom and eating them and just not paying, you know, which is probably.
Okay, genuine question though. Did you get in the taxi in Cornwall? Was this another? I'm kidding. She said she went to Ottawa. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, I happened to just see this story on the news on YouTube earlier today about all the just outright like addicts on the street in Ottawa. It's become a thing. So maybe that factors in. I don't know. Yes, the price of groceries, the price of everything has gone insane. But I have never seen a half-eaten rotisserie chicken in any bathroom in Montreal. I'm just saying. And this place is wild.
I just find it really distasteful. You know, considering that the kind of work that I was doing previous to my injury was walking blocks in LA, very close to a lot of homeless encampments. And I don't know why you're trying to like demonize the homeless right now on your way out. Like, what the fuck? So what? It's not your goddamn problem. You didn't go in that bathroom. That's a story being retold by a cabbie. And why is he using a public bathroom? Because he's a cabbie. He has to find public bathrooms. I did 2 during my job. I had to find public bathrooms. They're not always clean. They're not always great. I went into one in a supermarket in which the toilet seat was completely fucking missing. And it was the ladies' room. Give me a break. Like, we don't know that there are a lot of people struggling right now, especially because of inflation. Like, she's like, oh my gosh, things cost so much more at the dollar store. No kidding. No kidding, Chantel.
No. Dylan, you're a moron. Your sentence barely makes sense, and you clearly are a sheep. So go back to where you listen to, little sheep, because it ain't going to be here. Okay, bye.
Uh-oh. Troll in the comments.
Probably, honestly, less risky than walking out with the detectors. So anyway, yeah, that was interesting conversation. So then my flight was at 8:55. You always board earlier than takeoff. So I got on the plane, and it was one of those, you know how you have like, there's...
Dylan, I know we speak very quickly over here. I think, slow mama. Clearly more at your pace.
Oh,
why don't you go back over there? Maybe, do you yell at your kid and wife too? Maybe y'all have that in common. How cute.
There's like 3 rows of seats in the plane. On the left and right, there's like rows of 3. And then in the middle, there's a row of 4 seats. Well, luckily I had the aisle seat so that I could spill out if I wanted to, except when dinner service is coming. But sitting beside me was this grumpy looking younger man,
I can't imagine why. I can't imagine why he might be grumpy, right, Chantel? You refused to buy 2 seats, and you're going to spill into his. I can't imagine why he might be grumpy. You're lucky he didn't fucking move you. You're lucky he didn't move. That's some bullshit. How can you be such a selfish bitch that you won't even take the time to book 2 seats because of your fucking eating disorder that has made you so goddamn large that you can't travel properly?
Man from India, and he was just like, and I know he's from India because I heard him talking to the person beside him. So anyway,
what difference does that make? What difference does it make what his ethnicity, his nationality is? You are still being an obtrusive piece of shit and spilling into his seat. Fuck's sake.
He was like...
What does that mean? I hate this video. I hate the Kuwait arc again already. It's video number 1. TS Yom Top, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm speeding her up because this is beyond.
Wow.
I can't even fit in a shit-eating comment yet. Come on, Ned. Give us something.
Like younger, he wasn't too big, so that was good. So I was like freaking out. Everyone's looking at me. I was like one of the last people to get on the plane, and I asked for an extender. So I had to kind of like, be like, excuse me, as I take my seatbelt and plug it in. And anyway, finally, when I sit down, that was the moment. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for, the moment I'm so scared for. And boom, it was okay.
Yeah, the irony of her going, oh, great. He wasn't too big. Can you imagine what his thought process was when he saw her coming to sit next to him?
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
damn. The Kool-Aid man is sitting right next to me. And you're just like, it's okay. He's not that big. Del, hey, girl, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, Chantel. It's not all about your fucking comfort. If you are intruding on somebody else's comfort, then you're being a goddamn bitch. Buy the goddamn 2 seats, for fuck's sake.
The seats in the Qatar plane are actually a bit bigger than the Emirates, because in the Emirates, I remember I had trouble with the handle going down unless I lost a bit of weight. I don't know. I don't think so, but anyway,
No,
the
you
bars
didn't.
came down. It was like a bit snug, but like with the seatbelt extender, I was fine. We actually weren't even really touching, which really surprised me. So I thought, oh my gosh, okay. And I think this is like a test I'm glad I went through, because it showed me that, it's one of my biggest fears, and I was fine. Okay, so I was okay this time. I was happy.
Yeah, he was probably scooted all the way to the other side of the seat to not touch you. And you have terrible hygiene, so you probably smelled to the high heavens right next to him as well.
The dinner service table doesn't come out all the way, so
Of course it doesn't. No one cares. The dinner table. She's gonna tell us about the
It doesn't come out all the way for you.
dinner now. I'm sure she filmed it though. We'll get a video about it. This is the first time we'll hear about it, and then we'll all get to see it too, because it's not enough to tell us once. Kimberlina, thank you for the super chat. Does it really? Very interesting.
Oh, it came out halfway for me. Like it folds once and then twice out. So I could unfold it once, and I probably could have gotten away with a tray of food being on it, but I didn't want to I don't know. I had a fear about that, and I didn't want to use the washroom. So I literally
Didn't want to or couldn't fit. Because that was the thing. And even if you could fit, how do you listen?
I know, FFG, for real. I've traveled several times, and those airplane bathrooms are tiny. How the fuck is she going to get in there? She's got to go 13 hours on a flight, and she can't get in the bathroom. God damn, Chantel.
Just forget it. She was saving it till she got home. Capricorn NJ, thank you for the super chat.
literally did not eat. I had drinks, a lot of drinks. I didn't eat. I didn't go to the bathroom for 12 hours straight. Just in and out of consciousness, not sleep, because I don't really sleep if I don't have my CPAP. I don't. I just keep getting woken up by my breathing. So anyway, the flight actually went by really quickly. I don't know, by some miracle.
It seems to me that if you're sleeping while sitting semi-upright, that you wouldn't need the CPAP as much, because you now have your airway clear because you're not lying all the way down, right? So I call bullshit on that too.
Swear I was just it went by really quickly. And I watched the movie Psycho, the original with with Anthony Perkins. The guy beside me was just kind of looking at my movie what the heck? So
yeah, because she was probably giggling or doing something sick. So you look over, you're like, what is she laughing at? Oh my God! Tee hee, fucking death fat sitting beside you, poking you on the plane, laughing at a horror movie or something. That is so Chantal. Wow.
Wow.
Where's her husband? Yeah, considering all the shit they've gone through in the past couple of weeks, you would think he would be there in the first video back, sitting there standing by his woman. What's up, Salad? What's going on? And where is she? Where is he while she films this? Chantal, in the 20 minutes you filmed this video, he could have been messaging anybody. Just saying. You can't film 20-minute videos anymore because you didn't watch him for 20 minutes. Anything could happen.
That's right.
It's gonna super fucking paranoid. She'll lose her shit. No BS. Thank you for the super chat. How much was the new sofa set? I don't know. Let's wait till we get a good look at it and we can try and guess.
yeah, he looked
It's probably from IKEA. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
he looked a bit like he'd been through some things in life, a bit rough on the on the edges. So I thought, okay, good, he's been through some things, so he'll get through sitting next to a fat person on a plane.
Oh my God.
So that was that.
What the fuck did she just say? Hold on.
It's a bit like he'd been through some things in life, a bit rough on the on the edges. So I thought, okay, good, he's been through some things, so he'll get through sitting next to a fat person on a plane.
Ma'am, you're
Oh, I can't even. She's literally sitting next to somebody she has identified as Indian who is flying from Canada to I think Dubai, and then there's a hopper flight to Kuwait that she was taking. But he's literally in the same exact economic experience as her in this moment, traveling from Canada to Dubai, and probably going to transfer to go to wherever he needs to go. Maybe that is India. I don't know. But he obviously had the money to pay for his plane ticket, and he's being encroached upon by your fat ass during the entire flight. God damn, you're a selfish bitch.
450 pounds. You're talking about that the man sitting next to you on the flight looked like he's been through some shit?
I can't.
The fuck do you think you look like? He looks like he's been through some shit. What does that even mean? So what, he deserves to be poked by your fat the whole way to the Western world? You are so disgustingly entitled, Chantal, for real. What does that even mean? I can't understand if that's an asshole comment, a racist comment. I genuinely have no idea what the fuck she was trying to say there, but
I think it's both, honestly. She clearly has a problem with him being Indian, because that's her assumption here, is that he's Indian. And she clearly has decided that he's poor, right? And he's seen some shit. I don't know why she gave this guy a complete backstory when she was the one fucking encroaching on his space during the entire flight.
It was a dick move, whatever the fuck it was. He looks like he's been through some shit. Let's put him through some more shit. Fuck off. KJ Yana, thank you for the super chat. New couch because he pooed on the old one.
What's possible?
Maybe. Okay, theory. New couch because every time he would come in the front door, he smelled something. He's like, what the fuck is that smell? She hasn't even been here in weeks. What the fuck is that smell? And he went around looking for the smell, sniffing things. And when his nose went down on that couch, he was like, oh, no. We got to get this out of here. So he fucking threw that couch out and there was no choice.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, he has a poop fetish, so it's just he probably did, wanted to upgrade so that he could entertain some ladies while she was gone.
Because, if Kybella was going to actually come, he couldn't have her sitting on a fucking couch that smelled like death.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
so that was that. And then I was so tired because I didn't sleep. So for sure, if I have to fly like super long flight like that again, I'm going to get business. Like if there's any available, because on Qatar, they sell out quick because they're one of the best business classes, and you can plug your CPAP in there so I can sleep. And it's private. You don't have to worry about anything. So anyway, so after the 12 hours, by the time I got to Doha, I was so tired. I just saw the first trolley driver guy and I'm like, I need to get to my gates. I only had like a 2-hour and some odd minutes transfer time, and it went by really quick. We boarded a bit early. So
wait, I like the wording of this one. Freudian slip. The remodel was for his dick swinging while she was gone.
Yeah.
Yes, very well said. Yes. Stacked Rack, thank you for the super chat.
That again, I didn't even care at this point. I was like, whatever seat I'm assigned, whatever, because I'd gone through 12 hours of it, I can get through an hour, right? So I was sitting beside a very small woman, and I had so much room. So Qatar, definitely, I heard one plus size.
Oh, great. So you also fucked over another traveler. 2 travelers. Because, they're small, so therefore I can encroach on their space. You're such a goddamn bitch. Buy your 2 seats, you fat ass.
Influencers say they like Emirates for the best international flight.
When plus size, she's still talking about this flight. I'm on to poop comments now. I'm not even listening to her. No one cares, Chantal. You choose to go back. You choose to eat the shit. Do you think anyone's listening about your goddamn flight? Buy 2 tickets. All I've heard is that you annoyed the shit out of the person sitting next to you, and you were a real possible racist dick about it.
Yeah.
Buy 2 seats. That's all anyone cares. Stop talking about this shit. Yes, it's always a plus size influencer. She's not plus sized. I'm sorry. I think plus size has a beginning and an end. And then you're into tent sized, curtain sized. You know those things that people set up in cold weather climates? It's like where you put your car so that if it snows, you don't have to take all the snow off your car and shovel in the morning. We call it a tempo. Bitch.
You know, she is morbidly obese. If you go back and look at the Survivor episodes where Sugar was a contestant, her day job was as a plus size model. She was about my size, y'all.
As tempo sized abayas and stuff. I don't think that's plus size anymore. Lord Baroque, thank you for the super chat. That's very interesting.
But for plus size people, I say Qatar is for sure. Sorry, there's a fly somewhere. Got him when we were washing the windows,
God
from the
damn,
outside.
dude.
If you don't wash your windows here, the sand dust will make them very dirty quickly. And Salah has really long arms, so he helps me with that. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's why he washes the windows. Salad got fed up with the filthy fucking windows, and Salad realizes that if he doesn't wash the windows, nobody's washing the windows. So, Brianna, thank you again for the super chat.
Yeah, catch the fly. Make yourself useful.
Your size?
Yeah. I love Persian cats because from the side like that, their side profile, it looks like they have no face. It's just smush. Smushy smush.
Ironically, that's what your side profile looks like. Y'all have that in common. How cute. Home Alone legend my way. Thank you for the super chat. We don't know. All she told us is some cockamamie story about how they had seen the history on the TV of the person who had stayed at the hotel room before them. The previous client at the hotel. And it was hella corn with a P. You know what I'm saying? And she also looked like she was crying and there had been a fight and then he was gone from the room and stuff. So, I mean, you put two and two together. It seems like while she went out stuffing her face, he was in the room watching Two Girls, One Cup. And she might have seen some sick shit.
Uh-oh.
And then had a fight with him about it.
Get the fly. Please. Anyway.
And this isn't just rewriting of history. Y'all remember when it happened, when they were in Thailand. That was my guess. It was obvious that he had been watching something on the TV and she caught him and she was pissed and there was a fight. We said this while they were in Thailand. Now, it's all making sense. It's all falling into place. Pretty obvious.
I find with cats, you're always cheering them on to hunt, and then whenever they get the bug, they just pat at it and torture it. Anyway, all of this was worth it because when I was, getting out of the luggage area, just tired, hungry, sweaty, just miserable, I had my husband greeting me, and it was so nice to get in, the car, the new car.
Oh, gross. Oh my God. That is not your experience. You just came back to somebody cheated on you about a week ago, maybe less than a week ago. I don't remember exactly which day it happened, but there is no fucking way you're like, oh, I'm so glad to see you. Oh, so great. Give me a break.
Not the Kia. And just...
Kia's safer. I'm just saying Kia didn't come with a fire extinguisher and Kia doesn't have a history of just blowing up for no reason at all. I'd rather be in the Kia away from the poop. Polar Pinup, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, coming home. And I have to say now, really, being back and forth a couple different times, this feels more like home for me right now. So the biggest thing, when I came home and our apartment door was opened, I want to almost cry because I didn't even recognize our place. It was such a big shock. I'll show you Salah basically redecorated the entire place. Well, the living room and the bedroom, and then we call it Harry's room. Howie's room is pretty much the same, but we have a lamp for that place now. We have a new lamp, but that's about it for that room. So I'll show you here the new living room. We're not going to show our bedroom. We have a brand new bedroom set in the bedroom, and oh my gosh, you guys, the bed is such an upgrade because I showed you in our old apartment hall.
Okay, so you could afford an entire makeover to your apartment to get all your IKEA furniture and shit. But you could not afford to buy the second seat so that you could travel without encroaching on the space of other passengers. Okay. Okay. You are a selfish bitch.
In our old apartment hall, you saw our bedroom once. That bed, wasn't really comfortable, but it was big enough. So this is such an upgrade. Like, it's the plushiest mattress, and the bed is a huge storage bed from IKEA.
Ah!
Okay, this is hella weird. If you know the culture, you know. I have never, ever, 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 ever heard of a man waiting, like an Arab man, waiting for his wife to be gone and redo the decoration of the apartment.
No.
I've never heard of that. I don't know if they're like fucking millionaires and he's going to redo it.
Dude, but I called it. It's all IKEA.
All like, I don't know, super. No, even then, I have never heard about this. Renovate, yeah. Do major like construction work and things like that, yeah. To prepare it for when your wife, let's say, comes back and then she's going to decorate it. This is very, very much part of the culture. I have never, ever heard of a man redecorating the home, and he did it last time also, you remember? It's fucking weird. I'm not buying this story for a second. She gets home, things are redone. He smelled how bad that fucking couch stank, and I can imagine how filthy maybe it already was, and the carpet and stuff. She ruins things, and he wanted to fuck around while she was gone. So he went and got a few new couches and a new bed.
Oh
Seems
God.
pretty obvious to me what the hell had been going on. If it was actually like for her, he would have waited till she got back and let her pick what she wanted. That is very much like the custom there. Frog, thank you for the super chat.
Has like a lot of storage shelves. She likes to sleep in some of them. Has an area, like a big thick ledge. I could put my CPAP and everything, whatever, So we also have like a huge new wardrobe. Has like that, like, is it hydraulic? I don't know where, like, it doesn't smash the drawers when you close. They close themselves a bit.
Hydraulic, just the doors that don't slam. Like IKEA's been making that shit my entire life. The hydraulic doors that my husband picked out. Fucking weird. She's now flexing on us with IKEA furniture.
Right.
Wow.
Yes.
Where did he pick this shit up? Did someone get deported or something? And he got their furniture? Something fucking weird here. Clearly, there's a story to all of this furniture.
And it's all mirror. It's beautiful. And then we have the living room. So I'll show that to you now. So here it is.
Okay.
Yep, that's weird. It's
Okay.
weird because you can tell that the sofas weren't purchased for that space.
No.
See how they don't fit the way that they're supposed to fit? See how, like, there's an arm where there shouldn't be? You can tell that was not purchased for that living room. That clearly...
That's like when I first moved into my condo, and my couch was originally purchased for a different, like an apartment, and it had a different size requirement. And I tried to put my couch in there, and it just did not fucking fit. It's hilarious. Oh, look at how beautiful it is, right, Chantel?
comes from somewhere else.
Oh my God.
Also, you live with Chantal. Why the fuck would anyone pick that color of couch, that color of carpet? No. Where did these come from?
Yeah.
This yells like, I don't know. Somebody was redecorating their place and he got all this shit for free.
I think
or
so.
almost free. There's something weird to this. He clearly didn't buy this. And God damn it, why didn't you change those hideous curtains? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, seriously. Because, like, if he was actually just purchasing furniture, he would have picked, like, dark colors. I think you're right, FFG. He literally just got like hand me downs from somebody because like this is some bullshit. It doesn't fit the room, and it's way too light colored for their lifestyle.
Oh.
Oh my
That
god.
definitely not poo proof, not Chantal proof. Chantal is a stainer of things. Chantal sits on the floor with her legs out, stuffing her face constantly and stuff. You would never buy couches that color or carpets that color. What the hell is the story with this furniture? It's very fucking weird to me. Bunny, thank you for the super chat. Salad booked the flight, but she talked to the agent. Could definitely be. How will she move in there? She's going to be knocking everything off the little table. They're going to move the little table. The little table will be gone. She can't get around that table. Let's be real. First wife? There's no first wife. Let's be real. Come on. This is a freaking incel who's married her to get papers. I will die on that fucking hill. There's no first wife.
I've been hearing that rumor circulate as well. I think there was I think it's a channel called like Hannibal or something like that. Hannibal something that has put out a rumor that he has another wife in addition to Chantal. And that's if that is indeed true, which I have no idea. Like that's the only channel I've seen it on. If it was true, though, it would kind of explain why they don't allegedly have a legal marriage.
Come on. No. Where did this shit come from? Weird. And yeah, what's up with that table in the corner? I don't get it. Ted Bestwell, thank you for the super chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, this community likes to clutch the pearls. Let them pearl clutch. Stay boring, baby. Miss Movie Buff, thank you for the super chat. I would make a say, oh, hell yeah. I think most people would. That just the way she said, if it was a small person, like, I'd be good. Yeah, but what about them? They paid. Wait, Salad is Murad's first wife? Yeah. Alice said it best. They 1,000,000% not married. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't agree.
Why do they have, like, why in the world did he put couches in there that's, like, seating for 8? How often are they going to entertain? Let's be real. And, like, seriously, like, you don't need that second couch. Wouldn't you want to, like, mount a television or something so that you can actually, like, enjoy the space? For fuck's sake.
Much that guy says, but that seems obvious to everyone too. Yeah, for real. Manda, thank you for the super chat. Happy New Year to you.
Oh my god.
Our new living room. Look how different and amazing this looks, guys.
It looks terrible.
We have a slightly different color scheme, although we still did keep some of the old, but we have a brand new, larger carpet. This is sort of new, but we kept this little organizational cubby thing. I really like it.
It's sort of new. Okay, what does that mean? Did you get hand-me-downs? What happened here?
And here we have a little dining set. I didn't even know we had room for a dining area, but a little 4-seater. And,
wow.
Weird.
What? Hold on.
There's something extra.
Why is the chair tucked up against the wall like that? Like, how is that functional? Do you have to pull it out every time you want to actually eat? Like, what the fuck? Why is that chair all the way up against the wall like that?
Weird. That couch does not look new to me.
No.
Look on the how can I describe? Like on the cushion, not where you sit, but like the front of it. Look how like wavy it is. That's not a brand new couch. No, you cannot convince me that that's a brand new couch. You also can't convince me somebody went into a store and picked that table and chairs. Where did they get this shit from?
I love these little fake lights inside, but these little jars of lights that Salah picked out, they're so cute. All right, and here we have the new sofa. It is a traditional type of Dioania style sofa set, and it kind of wraps around the whole living room. I really love the color. It kind of brightens up the room and goes well with the carpet.
Show us.
And here we have a table set that comes with a large table and 3 smaller tables. And the cool thing is you can remove the tables and put them anywhere you want. We have one in the corner with the lamp, and we have Decor, Quran, and a nice roses decoration.
Are we going to be we're playing this game now? We're going to have the Quran just out on the table casually in the living room. Look at Quran just sits on the coffee table. Man, you were high every second that you were in Canada. And he was fucking around talking about raping women and shitting on them and cheating on you. Y'all really going to have the Quran out performatively like that in your first video back?
Yep.
You better move it, though, before he starts shitting on you. It'd be a shame if it got on the book, and I really mean that. That's sacrilegious. So I hope you have somewhere to put it for safekeeping away from the poo-poos when they hit the fan, because that's nasty. Drama Llama, thank you for the super chat.
In the center of the table. And obviously, the best part about this condo is the seaside view. It just adds that.
Wait a minute. Am I nuts? Okay. I don't want this to be like conspiracy theory. This isn't an accusation. This is an observation. Okay. Tell me if I'm crazy, or does it seem like we've come down in the building? The last time she filmed this outside of the window, they were way up high. Am I insane, or does it seem like we're maybe like halfway down the building? We do not say. Look at.
Well, it's entirely possible because he pointed out that she did like a deep cleaning of the apartment before she flew off to Canada, right? And that's generally something that you will do if you're about to move, right?
The palm tree. For context of where we are. Look at the palm tree. That doesn't feel like we're that high up. This feels like they moved. He moved apartments while she was gone, and I think they've come way down in the building. If they, I don't know how many floors there were, but like, for example, if they were on the 30th floor before, they're on like the 10th floor now. This does not have the same perspective out the window as it did last time when she showed us out the window before leaving. Am I crazy? You guys think so too, eh? It's like a different view? Huh. Furnished apartment. Oh, Christ, that would make a lot of sense.
No, it wouldn't. No. Because in a furnished apartment situation, they would actually put furniture that fits the room. This definitely is like hand-me-down furniture right here.
That would make a lot of sense. If they're furnished apartments, that's what happened to the blue couch. And that's why we now have these. And that's why these don't look new, because they're not. Somebody was living on it. Oh. Like, that makes a lot of sense, because we're not as high up. I'm like, the more I look out this window, the more I'm sure of what I'm saying here. We were on a much lower floor than we were the last time we saw out the window, and the last time was not long.
It would make more sense if it was a furnished condo. Because people who own their own places don't always make the best choices about how to furnish.
Before she left. Interesting. Okay. This is my theory now going forward. He didn't redecorate the house. He fucking moved while she was gone.
That touch, you know. There's also this wall decoration that Salah picked out. Also matches with everything, and I just really like the style of it. It's cool. And, of course, the cat loves all the new furniture. She's so cute. Look at her. Oh, my gosh. And in case you're wondering, here's my big boy.
Oh, you got in the chat, like, was the phone on the other wall? And so I don't remember. Honest to God, I really can't. That would be worth going back and looking. But it could be that, like, I've lived in apartments, let's say, where, okay, I lived in, let's say, 601. So 601, 501, 401, 301, 201, 101. They're mirror image, like they're perfect replicas of each other. So then let's say 602, 502, and going all the way down. It's like the same apartment all the way down. Maybe that building kind of works the same, right? Seems logical. They're just rental units. You make each one exactly the same. So if, like, I don't know, a fuse box is in the same place as it was in the other apartment, to me, that doesn't mean that they didn't switch apartments. It's very possible. Yeah, the fuse box could still be there. The phone could still be hanging there. But the view out the window seems like a dead giveaway to me. We seem way down low compared to where we were. I'm just saying. Magical Cannibalist, thank you for the super chat, girl.
Getting his...
Yeah, but you interrupted her right before she went into her weird ass fucking voice, right? She's such an adolescent that she has to do these weird ass voices.
Big daily peanut. He loves peanuts, and he likes to use those little choppers of his to open the shell. Oh, I miss my cute mouse rat, big hamster boy. Yes, I did. And this was our first breakfast together, a traditional Arabic breakfast with falafel, different kinds of jubin or cheese, patsiya, which is hummus with ful, and we had some sandwiches there and some fatar. It was very, very delicious. You know how much I love the falafel. Oh, in the middle of the cheese platter, it comes with jam and has tomatoes and za'atar and olives and all kinds of things. It was so delicious. If you haven't tried halloumi with jam on bread, you have to. It's so good.
And this is Chantal getting the first poop ready. Mm-hmm. Falafel was a choice on your first day back when you know that you're now waiting for poo. I'm just saying, I can't think of something worse for the first poop experience. I would want something very veggie. Very, I don't know. Oh God, I can smell the falafel in my imagination. It's grossing me the fuck out. Oh. That also a lot of food for two people, if he's even there. Just saying. Krista Lee, thank you for the super chat. The door was open so she could find the right apartment. Maybe. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Choco showers after this. Falafel poops.
Did he give her a new key? Did he give her a key to the apartment?
Falafel poops is intense. I'm just saying.
And I usually just take a falafel and dip it. And there you go. Yummy.
Yummy. Mm-hmm.
And this is in the evening. I just wanted to show you our ceiling lights, which also kind of match with the color scheme of our living room.
So yeah,
the ceiling lights are hideous. Yellow light, I don't like that. It's not good. It's not nice. It looks like someone peed on the ceiling. And with everything we know that he likes about poo, maybe someone did pee on the ceiling. Anything goes at your house. Cherry Blossom Mocha, thank you for the super chat. Same.
This is very typical kind of style here for the Middle East, for like gatherings or diwania, they call it. And it's like kind of wraps around the whole room. I really, really, really love it. So it's very nice. It's a bit low to the ground, but some of them are on the floor, you know? So yeah, so my trip home was arduous. It was very testing. And I really need to get healthy so that I can do things like that, like travel. And I mean, traveling for anyone, even healthy people, it's stressful, you know? My body.
Okay, no, wait, I'm dying. Wait. Kalari, he turned that apartment into his own champagne poop room. Yes. The champagne poop room. And we can't see the bedroom, of course, because, you know, that's private. We now know that her fake husband likes to shit on people and dreams of raping Westerners. But seeing the bedroom, the new furniture, that would be an invasion of privacy. How dare we? When she mentioned the big mirror and the dresser and stuff, is it facing the bed? I bet you it is. And if he did that, there's no fucking way he did that for her. You would face the mirror put it against the wall. God forbid you catch a reflection of that. Chantal, this wasn't done for you. I think this was done to save money, but also, for whoever may have visited while she was around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that Kai Bella was the only one getting Kai Bella. You know what I mean? I believe that he was having a good time while she was gone. Kai Bella is just the one that came to the internet with it.
It hurts a bit from sitting for so long. The compression stockings worked because my feet are not swollen at all. I'm so happy. So I got home and I was just like, wow, you did all this work like in such a little time. So like within a day, I just went shopping for everything and then placed everything. Like people are going nuts in the streets today. Sorry for the noise if you can hear that.
See, that's another dead giveaway. Why would we hear people talking on the street? We used to be so high up. You remember the day that they were honking downstairs? You could hear the honking, but it sounded very distant because we were high up in that building. Now we're so low that we can hear people speaking on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they moved apartments. There's no fucking way you could hear that so high up. The Erpy, thank you again for the super chat.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So then I had a shower and just got in the new bed, the nice new sheets, and it was so amazing. Just an amazing night. And
congrats, Camby. What? Hold on, we're gonna have to go back and laugh at that. Camby, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations, bought a new car today. What is? No fire extinguisher necessary. I couldn't make out what was that little picture. Congrats, Camby. If you guys will let me, let's just go back and hear that one again. I need to laugh at her.
So then I had a shower and just got in the new bed, the nice new sheets, and it was so amazing. Just an amazing night. And
man, that little side look isn't fooling anyone. Such an amazing night. And she smirks off to the side, so we're supposed to believe that there was sex there. Right. Stop it. Stop. First of all, that was such a string of lies. You took a shower. That's the first lie. Second of all, if you went in that bed, he was sleeping on that beige couch. Let's be honest about that. It was such a great night. Yeah, because you were sleeping with your CPAP again after one night without it. That's what was so great about the night. She probably had a snack in bed. She watched a little Jim Carrey and then went to bed with her fucking breed machine on. Such a great night, you guys. Ma'am, you either got shit on or you got nothing. Stop lying. Your little smirk isn't convincing anybody. How embarrassing. Ma'am, you're now lying to us about sexual chemistry with the scat man. You're mortifying.
Wow.
If I was her, bad enough that you have the face to come back to the internet, I would never mention salad again. I certainly would never mention a real fun night. Ever again. Never. Don't set us up like that.
Yeah, seriously, Chantal, like, nobody believes that you're actually having hot sex, okay? Nobody fucking believes that. Because we know what you look like. And we know your business arrangement with this dude. Nobody's fucking believing this. But, hey, if you need a little jealousy action... I spent the day with my boyfriend yesterday getting made love to. And then we went and sang karaoke. Because we actually go out and do things together.
It's because we will always take it. Always. Yes, the breathe machine. That's why she had such a great night. She had her fucking breathe machine on.
Breathe machine.
Christ. Julie, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, an amazing night. Being home. So the pets were so happy to see me. I feel so happy right now. So,
I bet the cat was, to be honest. And I hope you picked that cat in your arms and you looked at her and you went, what did he do to you? You can tell me.
I guess that's about it. So thank you for watching this video, and as much as I enjoyed showing you our new home, it feels like a new home. It feels so different. Like, it's crazy.
Our new home. Well said. It feels like our new home. She moved. They moved.
Yeah.
It is a new home. It's literally another apartment in the same building. Lori, thank you for the super chat. It was very stupid and very telling of how desperately she had to get back there to play like interference or I don't know, some shit. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that was a slip, wasn't it? Our new home. I mean, it feels like a new home.
Mm-hmm.
She always tells on herself. She just does it by mistake. I love that for her. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Looks like the couch is at the camping site. That same like salon traditionnel, like traditional kind of like Arab setup of a living room. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's same thing at the campsite, same thing in the living room, same thing at many Arabs' homes that you go to. I used to have the salon marocain, like the Moroccan traditional setup too. Those like low to the ground couches and stuff. Yeah, it's very, very common. Neru, thank you for the super chat. It's giving college dorm common area. Yes, the little table and the chairs, eh? Very much. Hell yeah. Yeah, ma'am, your husband wants to grape women. Yeah. It's such a great night together, you guys. Luna, thank you for the super chat. No way that behemoth can fit in that living room. Nope. I bet they moved the table out for sure. She would have just knocked everything off the table, knocked over the table. Maybe the table's already broken. You never know. L-ism, thank you for the super chat. Those dinette chairs, she'll break everyone. Yeah, she's not going to sit there. She can't sit there. Or they're already broken too. What?
Well, that's why they had one of the chairs like tucked up against the wall. Like it was completely non-functional. Like you can't have a table pressed up against the wall with a chair behind it pressed up against the wall and expect that it's going to be functional and a usable piece of furniture. That was a very bizarre setup. Okay, I did not cover the first portion of FFG's video. I'm going to give you the link when I upload this. But this is the latest update, y'all.